So I was wondering if you guys journal more to remember or to forget, and I guess it'd be more processing and working through than forgetting, because I don't think people can generally forget the major happy milestones or personal tragedies of their life, and probably shouldn't try, since they might, repress all those sad memories for decades and then just snap. But if you use journaling more to document your life or to process your emotions, and I think I use journaling probably 60 to 70% to document my life, good and bad, and then the rest of it to process my emotions. I think we do as a people try to give meaning to the sad things in life, give meaning to pain. And, if we say, if we know someone who is young, we try to say, oh, they had a good life and they experienced so much in their young, in their young years, and more than most people do in a lifetime. Like, we try to give meaning to tragedy, and somehow that helps, usually. So I think that's a decent amount of my journaling, just giving meaning to the random crap that happens in life, and also just trying to understand things as they happen, and trying to understand what I want out of life. Like, I don't want to end up when I'm like 70 and being like, oh crap, that wasn't the career I wanted. I just spent like 50 years working in that. Like, oops. Like, I want to make my life as much like I want it to be as I can in the meanwhile. So processing the emotions and like trying to understand myself more and understand my life and my situation more is really benefited by journaling. Like, ever since I started writing, I've been more into self-reflecting and understanding more about what I'm good at, my weakness, like, what I'm not so good at, and just understanding the voids in my life and understanding my personality and how I became, who I am today. Like, what things shaped me and what things affected me and what things I felt I needed all along I can give myself now. Like, I think there's a lot of those things that you can benefit through journaling. And we're randomly in a garden because it's so relevant to this video, but I just thought this garden was a perfect place to either remember or to forget, whichever you pick. So let me know what you use journaling for. If you do it more to document my life, I definitely like documenting my life with that. If I go to a movie, I'll come home and glue in a ticket stub. I didn't used to do that as much, but I've been more into that lately, or adding, brochure from some sightseeing museum type of thing. It's fun to look back on that, not just in the future, but even just the processing and reflecting on, the day of the week, like the fun things that you did that day, and trying to savor it as it happens, not just like looking back on your journals in 20 years. I try to document the road trips and the random Walmart outings in the middle of the night with friends and just goofing around, and some of the funny things that they said and why that felt so blissful at the time, and trying to enjoy it even as I'm documenting it. So it's like I'm enjoying it now and savoring it, but I can also look at the journals in 20 years and still get some enjoyment out of it. That sounds weird. But anyway, let me know how you do it. And yeah, that's it. Have a good night. Bye.